Hi, my name's Robert Scheinfeld with Lighthouse Intelligence. We're an AI coaching and consulting company, and I'm recording this video in order to share my incredibly positive experience with thinkrr. So I first found out about thinkrr because I saw their founder interviewed and talking about voice AI, and I got really excited about the possibilities. And it was something that I hadn't really thought about, but if I did, I was overwhelmed by too many options and which one to use and how does it work and how would I use it and how difficult would it be to set up and all this stuff. So I resisted it for a little while. And then as I got to know the thinkrr program and thought more about what I saw in that interview, I got more and more excited. So I signed up. And then we needed to set up three aspects that they offer. One is a web widget where people can come to our website and interact with the voice AI to get their questions answered and such. And then an outbound calling voice AI feature where we can have people that join our programs or take advantage of things or other things automatically get an outbound call from us after they join or they take an action. And then an inbound voice AI where somebody can call a phone number and be able to interact with the AI to get their questions answered and help deciding whether we're a good fit for them. So that was a lot, and we're going to be selling this to our clients. So I wanted to learn by doing, and I wanted to see an expert set all of this up so I could see the best ways rather than trying to figure it out myself. So I signed up for their white glove service where they would set it all up for me, but I could be a fly on the wall, see how it all worked, get help to tweak it and optimize it and modify things once we threw it out there and started testing it and such. And from the first moment that I started with thinkrr, with the original sales call with Erica, who's just terrific, there was just a vibe, you know. She was positive, Erica, and she was friendly and she cared and she was interested. And she did a great job of answering my questions. And then after I signed up, I had more questions and I reached out to her and she responded quickly and she was very helpful and again, really cared about our business and us being able to do things with thinkrr in the best possible way in our own business and in selling it. And then I moved into the white glove service. And it was really fun and it was fascinating because, again, I wouldn't have known how to do all of this and it would have taken me too long to figure it out. And I didn't know the best practices and the way to do things. And I wouldn't have known how to fix problems. And I started working with a guy named Andrew and it was just fantastic. We got it going just exactly the way I needed it to be. We tweaked it. We modified it as we needed to after we started testing it. I wanted to connect thinkrr to my own CRM, which is a company called thinkrr. And we needed to do some special things with that. And we had a few technical things that weren't working right out of the blocks. And their chief technical officer, you know, the guy that's in charge of all their technical stuff, got on a call with me. And we went through what was happening and what was going on and thinkrr and different things. And then very quickly they came back with a solution. The problem was solved. And everything was working beautifully. And then as I actually did launch it, it was on our website. We were doing the outbound calls. We were doing the inbound calls. All of these things were happening. There were some things that came up and we needed to make some additional tweaks and adjustments. And Andrew was right there for me. Fast response, skilled, high quality work. And we got the problem solved. You know, there's a lot of times you sign up for something, you buy a white glove thing, something like that. They set it all up. And then when it's all done, down the line, something happens and you go back to them and they say, well, you know, your white glove program's over. You know, there's an extra charge if you want to get extra help fixing things now because the program's over. And they didn't do that. And Andrew's there for me and he was awesome to work with. Again, fast, thorough, high quality, tested stuff, beat up on stuff to make sure that it would work before telling me, okay, this is done. Now you go test it and then launch it when you're ready. And then the support that I've gotten from them in terms of new features. And since we are selling it to our clients, there's an enormous amount of support for how to sell it and resources to help you sell it and ways to get questions answered and different ways that you can work with them in order to sell their thinkrr voice AI services, but do it in different ways that align with what our goals are for our business and what makes the most sense for our team and stuff. And so I can't recommend them highly enough. The service itself is fantastic. It works. I haven't found any bugs in it. It works beautifully. It does what it says it's supposed to do. Their team is wonderful. Their team cares. The support's great. The white glove was fantastic. I learned so much, and we have this beautiful system operating at optimal levels, which I'm really thrilled about. So if you're considering it, I can't recommend them highly enough. Great. That's what I wanted to share. Thanks for listening.